first day of MLB 21, the show for Xbox One. We got it today. It was released today. Jackie Robinson edition. It is the Houston Astros that we are playing with against the Seattle Mariners. This is in exhibition mode. It goes straight to the lineup. Only one that's not in the lineup that actually is today is DeGotti. There you see the lineups for the two teams. Straw, Diaz, Brantley are going to be leading it off for the Astros.
He'll get us started
and we're
in
here
this one under the lights
at T-Mobile. Ready to roll.
First pitch on its way. Right side. He's got it.
Oh, got him
and
there.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
And there's the first out.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen.
Kikuchi pitching for the 8-5 Mariners against
and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Okay,
Diaz,
2 strikes.
30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
2 out here in the first. Could get a good strike out there, but let
batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And here we got Michael Brantley. 2 out here in the first.
Here's Michael Brantley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
He'll be too early on that.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging.
Struck him out on the cutter.
And the side is retired.
Yeah. So he struck him out. Good pitch in there for Kikuchi.
Mitch Haniger the next.
And we go to the first.
It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mitch Haniger. Edie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Bit low there.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that one caught a little bit too much of the zone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first
strikeout there.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as
first strikeout of the night
for Kitty. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches.
3 minutes into Twitch TV broadcast, these will all be exported to YouTube.com.
It's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Going with the curveball here.
So here now is Ty France. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well done there.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's clearly the best player on the team, period. He leads in average, home runs, RBIs, and so on. They rely on him to be the huge force in this lineup, and so far this year, he's been just that.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
That's nice as well.
Seeger behind with an 0-2 count.
Go
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What we get?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Turning a bit.
The next 0-2.
Right again.
And it's fouled away.
That one got up, actually. Need to get that one a little lower.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Boys, hanging. Look at that curve one more time. See what happens with this curveball.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Down to center.
Strong's under
Strong
it,
got
and
it.
he makes
All right,
the
so 3 up, 3
catch for
down.
out number 3.
For the Mariners in the
1, 2,
first,
3
heading
go
to the
the
top of the
Mariners.
second.
And this is still a
At T-Mobile
nothing
Park.
ball game.
The Astros trying to get something on the board.
Stepping up is
Yuli
Gurriel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him.
Little over.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Good single there for Yuli. A rip to left, so it's running on first with nobody out. And that brings up.
That'll fit. The shortstop.
Good job for Yuli.
Next
Carlos
to stand
Correa.
in is Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat
Definitely get
of
some
this
boots for
early
Carlos.
season contest.
And then we're gonna guess.
From the stretch. And that's waved
Oh,
at
my
and
bad.
missed for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And
There
set
the
up behind
umpires.
the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of
Kenny
hard
sounds
to figure
slick.
out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward
didn't
pitchers
get it.
around the knees.
You
But
know,
on the edges
that
right
was a
there,
bad
sometimes
at-bat
it's
for
hit or miss.
Carlos.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning.
Something low. I guess four seam and gonna
At the
say
plate, Taylor Jones. He swings and
Rip.
grounds it to short. And that's
Hey.
through for a hit.
found survival.
Hey
First
guys,
and
there had
second
to
with
be
one
something
out.
in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
It wasn't even a change, I just guessed. Abraham Toro. Get something going here. I'm gonna guess cutter.
Into the box now. Abraham Toro.
Yes.
Swinging a liner.
Yes, sir.
That's in there.
Come
Base
home.
hit.
Come on.
And a good throw
Not
is going
going
to
to.
hold that runner at
Okay.
third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Good job by Abraham.
McCormick.
Playing for Dick Audi. After game from the top of the fifth, no score. I'm gonna guess.
Into the
fourth
box,
one.
Chas McCormick. As he'll go after the first
outside,
pitch to him
got
and
him.
comes up empty. It's strike one. Certainly a
Okay,
big
we're
moment
gonna
in this
guess
game. Bases
now.
loaded, tie score.
Like,
The 0-1 delivery. Looped out toward third.
ripped. Yes, and that's going to bring home a
Try, but
run.
It's out of his reach and into the
Nice
outfield.
job,
And
Chaz.
the run will score as
Ripping,
the
and it's
Astros are
1-0
off to the
Astros.
early 1-0 lead.
He said, yeah.
Boy, that has to feel good as a
McCormick
hitter, D-Roll.
comes
You
through
get
hard.
that base hit to give your team the lead. You
Bam.
have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying
Here
to do
comes
too
Jason
much.
Castro.
Able to
He's gonna
quiet
guess
the
cutter.
moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is
Oh,
in. As the
out in
first
front,
pitch to him
man.
is swung on and
And he
missed
guessed
for
well.
strike one.
All right, relax.
And he falls behind 0-2.
0-2. Get something going here so you can get a sack fly. You guessing didn't change it.
And a wave.
God, over his head, dude.
Way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away
That's
now.
horrible. That bad there for Castro.
Right there.
At least he scores on the scoreboard that don't match anything.
Working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
All right, Miles, bring one home, buddy. Gets cut.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. Oh, it's
yes.
a nasty
right at him.
hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Nice.
2-0
Astros. I think that's going to be a base hit.
Going to hold over at third, so
8
a run
up.
scores,
Kyle
and they
Dewar
remain
Seeger.
loaded here with 2 away. And now time is called here as their
Against the
pitching coach is
coach.
going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Getting a little worried. 10 minutes into the Twitch TV broadcast. Can you do this, Kikuchi? Well, we hope not. We're going to go four-seamer. See what happens.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And on the first pitch, he
fouled away.
grounds foul.
Strike one.
8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
With a cutter.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit down
Yes,
the third
maybe.
baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, it's a good rip, too. Foul ball. It's all right. So Diaz, 0-2. Gonna get slider and hope.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is up and in.
Oh wow, that was
I don't
way
think he
up,
likes
man. Didn't
that
have to worry about that.
location much. It's ball 1.
Okay, let's go back to that cutter.
Got him. So the damage
got him,
not
though.
being as bad as it could
All right.
have been as they'll strand the bases
So
loaded.
it's 2-0 Astros.
So they do strike for 2, but it could
And
have
then
been
the
much
bottom
worse
half of the
as they
second.
strand the bases
Urquidy's
loaded.
got a little bit
On
to
down
work
the bottom
with.
Of the second.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
the
stranding the
Astros
bases
2,
loaded doesn't
and
help.
The Mariners nothing.
But 2 runs on the board definitely does.
Digging in now for the Mariners.
Urquidy
Jose
working to
Marmolejos.
Marmolejos.
Set to lead off the home half of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important
The
for
curveball.
these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need
That's a
to
beautiful
get something
strike on the
going on
curveball.
offense to keep pace,
That one working
even
well
though it's
for them.
early.
Got the slider now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Good.
And he takes strike 3
Oh,
on the fastball.
right on that
One
corner,
gone.
baby. See you, Marmolejos. Urquidy's second strikeout of the night.
So
Here's Evan
bases
White
are
hitting
empty with
179.
one gone. And up
Got a
next
gold
is
glove,
Evan
though.
White.
Look at curveball in first.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball looked at here
nice.
for strike 1.
Great
And
pitch
you
right
feel
there.
that
That is
curveball a little
huge
bit.
breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Change up.
Swing and a miss, and he's
Nothing.
in control.
And it even hit the
0-2.
line. See ya.
Every time you go
This is
out
gonna
there to
be
start
nice.
a game on the
I'm gonna
mound,
go with
you
the big
hope to
curve.
settle in quickly
I'm
and
gonna
get
go
into a
to
groove.
the
And
big
he's
four-seamer.
definitely done that so far in the
Right.
early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball.
Oh,
Pulled back by him, and
nice.
they're 2 down.
Back-to-back
Hate to be captain
strikeouts there.
obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for
Okay.
him in the
Good
first 5
slide
hitters.
piece.
It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now here's the pitch. Taylor Trammell set the plate
Good.
now as he looks at
Good.
strike 1.
Need to get that one a little
Man,
bit
that's
lower,
7
but
straight
yeah.
strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
See what he does here with this curve.
Good breaking ball there, laid
aye.
off for the second strike.
And
Hey, and the beat goes
good
on.
with the
That's number
immaculate.
8.
see what we can get here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the
No
fastball
chance.
right by him, and the inning is
That's
over.
an immaculate inning, man.
So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
You trying to tell me that's not some type of achievement unlocked? I love that. ACDC in the background.
At
Going to get a
the
lot of
plate now
copyright
is
violations
Michael
here on my
Brantley.
broadcast,
0 for
I'm
1 here
sure.
in the early going.
It's all good. Here comes Brantley. Let's see what he can do. He's going to guess four-seamer and see what he gets.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for
yeah, I'm a swinger. What can I say?
Hey, that was a nasty
There's the infield.
Right,
2 Gold Glovers.
A ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the
Whoa,
ground
ripped.
at first. And he'll take
Right
it
at the
to
Gold
bag
Glover.
himself for the out.
Evan, 1 out.
So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing
No, there's that AL
So
West
let's
standings
check out where
board.
they sit in the
Astros kind of
standings
get a little
entering
bit
play
closer
here
to
today.
Seattle. He's Yuli.
Now the Cuban
He's 1
import
for 1.
Yuli Gurriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. On the ground,
Ripped. Right back up the middle. And that's 2 for 2.
Find its way into center field for
Nice.
a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able
Let's
to
see
get
that
a
from
glove on
Yuli.
it. Hard single.
Boom.
Up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
Love
Dan.
that.
Sent it back right where it came from.
Watch your lips. I'm gonna sit him right in the chops, so Carlos, what do you got in you? Yes, cutter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Yes, he pops the
Yes.
first pitch
Oh,
foul
just
behind
missed
the
it.
plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Okay. Let's try for slider. See what happens.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Called over to the right side for 2 strikes. He got 3 doubles.
Gurriel stands
On
at
the season.
first with 1 out.
He gets cutter.
And a check swing. Did
Nope.
he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Nice check. Oh, cutter.
And a swing and a miss.
Ah,
and
got him,
another
man, on that
punch out here.
changeup.
6 already.
That's
And
tough on
out number
Carlos.
2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch.
Well, there's the
6
great
strikeouts in
equalizer,
there.
the change El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you
Yeah.
need it, like he did right
No,
there.
it's a good cambio.
Usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Okay.
In now,
Taylor.
Taylor Jones. Swing and a blooper
Yes,
down the right
maybe.
field line. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, another single. Stay there, bud.
And that runner will hold up at second.
I would've
with
made it,
2
but that's
aboard
okay.
now.
The batter number 13.
Man, Taylor Jones ripping the ball.
Abraham Toro.
Here comes Abraham. Go for the 4-seamer. See what happens in
So
that one.
now to the plate, Abraham Toro.
Yes or
And
no?
he fouls
Foul.
this one off. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Snuck attack. So cutter. Come on.
And now
Yes.
he'll foul this
Nah.
one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Okay, I'm good. I'm a fan of guest pitch here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And
Nah,
he struck him out.
No
His 7th
strikeout.
of the ball
I'm a
game, and
swinger,
that ends the inning.
so
2 left for the
good pitching
Astros,
by
but they're on
Kikuchi.
top 2-0.
You can get strikeouts against me. But I'm going to get that. Wow, Toro, that was a horrible at bat.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. He starts off the
Dylan
inning against
Moore.
a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a cold
pitch.
strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Like this curveball right here.
Off speed pitch here, but it
Little
dips
low.
below the knees, evening
Okay.
us at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's
Come on.
got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed
Okay, nice.
stuff.
We're going to work that that curveball again. We'll try to give it a little bit more.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ooh. A little too high. You have to listen. Okay. Ring him up.
And this is swung on and
Got
missed.
him.
5 quick strikeouts now, and that's
Another
your first out of the
Strikeout
inning.
for Keedy.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
It's
Tom
horrible.
Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. and a strike
That's
to even the count.
right
1-1. Murphy, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
See what it works here on this curve.
A ball and 2 strikes to the
Oh,
Mariners
that was
catcher.
a beautiful curve, man.
Wow, that's
Let's go
4
for
straight
the
Ks. He's
change?
knocking them down.
Yeah.
He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
All over.
And they cannot
Urquidy.
touch him
Doing
right
it.
now. 5
Batter
straight
after
strikeouts
batter.
on the ledger, and there are
What's
2
this?
away.
Achievement unlocked. Mowing them down. Strike out 6 batters or more within the first 3 innings. I'll take that. Curveball.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball
Another
drop
beautiful
in
pitch.
there for strike 1.
Beginning
This
to get
guy's
the
still
pitching.
looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Oh man, it was good.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
See what they got.
And my goodness, how about
He went.
this? He struck
Good
out
night.
the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mariners
He's
are
on
down
a
in
roll,
order.
brother.
They trail it here 2-0.
Love it. 2-0 might be all you need. It's 3-0.
All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the rookie outfielder,
Got a
Chas
really
McCormick.
nice action from McCormick doubling and DeGotti.
He's ready.
Singling.
Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's
Which is
well
rip,
foul.
Okay. Making an MLB debut.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in
Okay.
trouble now. 0-2.
The changeup got me.
Easy fly ball into shallow center
Pop
field.
into center.
Crawford ranging into the
Actually,
outfield.
Crawford
He
in
gets there
shallow
to make
center
the
gets
play
it.
for the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
22 minutes in the Twitch TV broadcast is 2-0 Astros. Will that be enough? I don't know. The way Urquidy's
Next
pitching,
to
it's a good
hit,
chance
Jason
there.
Castro
He's-
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the
He's
ball
Jay.
game. And now the first pitch. Boy, not even close with
that
that
was
one. And he's
horrible.
behind 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow
Okay,
him up
come
in
on,
the
dude.
clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to
Horrible.
regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Fouled off.
Yes? Nah, the cutter was not handled nicely
2
there.
runs, 7 hits, no
I'm
errors
gonna
in the
guess
ballgame
slide
for the
there, I don't
Astros
know.
to this point. Swung on in the dirt
God,
for
you're
the
horrible.
3rd strike. Up with it, Murphy. And he makes the throw to first. Castro
Yeah.
is retired, 2 down now.
Castro not
so
good.
with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check
95
out our
and
pitch speed
96.
comparison for the 2 starters.
Came off. Let's
And
see
as
what
you
you
see
can do.
there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. This is on the ground over
Yes.
first. Rain
Oh,
in.
good job by
And
the.
the off-balance throw
Oh,
gets
good
him as he
speed by
takes
Miles.
away
He
a hit,
tried.
and the side is retired.
That goes into the
1,
bottom
2,
of the
3
4th.
go
Still
the
2-0.
Astros, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it'll be
what
interesting
we got
to see
here.
what kind of adjustments these hitters are able
Mitch.
to make in the middle innings of this game.
The designated hitter. Mitch
The pitch.
Henniger.
Can't do much on that. Here's our infield. Not bad. No Bregman. No Altuve. Woo-hoo.
There's another pitch for a
Right on the
strike.
line,
and
Love.
this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is,
Got it.
he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first is in time to get him.
Love
so
that.
that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Ty France. Over 1.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Ty France.
See what this looks like.
Now a swing and a softly hit
Good.
ground ball.
Urquidy's really
No
pitching
runs,
well
no
tonight.
hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Change up.
Swings through
a good
it for
one
strike
too.
number 2.
Wow, that's nice.
France has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no
wrong him up looking.
You've seen him deliver
He's like,
in big
nah, that's
moments
not right. Guess what? It hit the line, Ty.
It just
It hit the line, brother.
Look at it. And the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest.
Oh,
he has
sit down, mate.
Ice water in his veins.
Love this.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger.
High heat on the first pitch.
Fouled away.
And that was actually a little
Flied
bit too
out
much
on his
center
first
cut.
at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate.
Relax.
Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1.
Gonna be close. See what he gets. Good work. Now we're working on what? Change up.
2 out, nobody on.
See if it does the trick.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's certainly
doing the
pushing the
best he can.
throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Guess what? Curveball.
And it's fouled away.
Wow. Keeps fighting. Let's work the slider in once.
Now another 1-2.
Maybe. I don't know.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's a fly ball.
Popped
well
up.
hit. A ball that's carrying.
Maybe.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Jazz
1,
with
2,
the
3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's
nice.
2-0.
I thought that was gone. I'm sorry. But Rakita's like, okay. He made that look like it was gone. And anyway, he just went. Jazz with some,
ready to go in the top of the fifth.
deking
And
in his
that'll
major
give
league
way to
debut.
the third
Okay.
baseman, Aledmus
Aledmus.
Diaz.
Jason Cutter. And
First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left.
correct. Oh, just missed it. Yep. The thing I don't really like about the swing part is that you don't really
chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Big cutter.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed.
God,
he chased
didn't work.
it for strike 3. But your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, and that was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out.
Good pitch.
But we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Go back-to-back slider, right?
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss
God,
on the
can't
slider.
hit it, though.
He's quickly behind 0-2.
A little early.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
I mean, these are good pitches. I can't stand. I can't.
Strikeout on the
A lot of
changeup.
strikeouts
Michael
for
Brantley
my
goes
man.
down for out
Okay, here's
number
Yuli. He's
2
been
in the
doing
top
well.
half.
He's gonna look cutter.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded weakly toward third.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, grounded.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem
Evan,
over
lucky
there
you're
first
tall
as they
with the big
record the
glove.
out. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
I don't like to say things, but
welcome back to
that's a
T-Mobile
0-0-0.
Park in Seattle.
All right.
Send it down to
Welcome to T-Mobile Park.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break
Heidi
about his
cannot be
team's
pleased
offensive
with that
performance so
look.
far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here.
Okay, check out
but
the
he
curve.
said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today.
So
the
nice.
key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
We're going to change up, absolute. Do it.
And another foul ball.
Oh, it's going to hook, thank goodness. I want to come back with that one.
Now another 0-2.
It's going to be interesting right here.
And he struck
It worked.
him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus
10
far.
strikeouts
Man, this
for
guy's on his
Keedy.
game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The next batter will be Evan White.
This one.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. In there, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
Oh, wow. That was
A
crazy.
ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out,
And
nobody
change.
on. And he fouls this one off.
That shouldn't have been. It's okay. 53 pitches through possibly the 5th inning.
Here's another 1-2.
Come on, come on.
Fouled off.
Oh. Get that curveball right here.
Looking to punch him
Come
out
on,
again.
come on,
The
Urquidy.
pitch.
This is it.
And he struck him out.
Oh,
And
broke
there's
it off.
strikeout number 11
Sit down.
in the ball game.
He put up a pretty good battle at
2
the
outs
plate right
in
there.
the fifth.
They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Fly piece to this guy.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the
3 up,
inning.
3 down, and
Mariners are
still
down in
rolling
order.
along.
They trail things
Jose
here 2-0.
Urquidy. Through 5. What can we say? Have to wait and see.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
15
He's
up,
hoping
15
to
down.
avoid
All
the
right,
hat
here's
trick.
Carlos. He's over
struck
2.
out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
You know he doesn't want that. See what happens.
Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Yes.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Lined into left center.
Ripped.
And this will
Wow,
get
that's a good
over
one
his
right there. 1 for
outstretched
3.
glove. A great
For the
effort
line,
there, but it's
single.
a base hit.
To left
Hey,
field
after
for
starting
Carlos
the game 0
Correa.
for 2 with 2 punch-outs,
That's
that
really
single
nice.
had to feel good right there. Nice
He's
piece
like,
of
hey,
hitting.
hey, hey. Let's look at this one on the replay. Yeeja. And block it off. Nice. All right. Now we got some guest pitch. I'm beginning to like this guest pitch just for a cutter.
To the plate now, Taylor Jones. As he'll go after the
Uh-oh.
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
MLBTheShop.com.
2 trips for
Get
him
your
thus
jerseys.
far.
Get your game worn, warm up, on field apparel.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop
I was
it
right.
up on the right side of
Nah, boo.
the infield. France is under it, and he's got it for the first
Late
out.
on that one.
The batter, number 13.
Digging
I got
in,
that one.
the switch
How
hitter,
about Toro?
Abraham Toro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those
Ah,
punch-outs will stick
no.
with you a
I
little
was in
longer.
front of it, huh?
No balls and a strike to count.
Missed it. Go 4-seamer, see what happens. Rip one, man.
Hit hard on the ground
Right.
second. Fielded
Oh,
cleanly.
double
Run
play,
there.
4-6-3.
On to first as they get the double
And that was
play
hit hard,
to get
too.
him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on
So
top
2-0.
2-0.
Stays 2-0. Going to the bottom of the 6th.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Dylan
And it's actually
Moore.
the bottom of the 6th. In Seattle right now. 3-0 Astros. On 3 hits. Dylan Moore.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Gonna try that slider again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner in
And
there for a base hit.
There's
So
the
the
first hit.
base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
So the
There's a lot of
no-hitter is
moving
over in the
parts
6th.
some guys swing. It usually takes them
Yeah.
a month or so to get it
Dylan
ironed
Moore.
out.
That's a horrible slider. Should have kept that one lower.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he
Left
looks at a
side.
fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Yeah, let's try that
He's
one more
0 for
time.
1 thus far. In for a strike. It's
perfect.
1-1.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time
Need to get
through
this
the
curve
order, you
working.
start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Ooh, good curveball there.
1 ball and 2
Now
strikes
let's
to
get this
count.
change up to work. Maybe.
And he's just rolling
Baby.
right now.
Another
Even
K.
dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's just
On
a great
62
pitch,
pitches,
both
you
on the
got
call
12
from the
strikeouts of the
catcher
night.
and the
The umpire
execution.
behind is
If he
saying,
hits it,
"Man,
there's
this
a
dude's
good
on
chance
fire."
it turns into a
And
double
he is
play
on
ball.
fire.
But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs
Major
too.
queso
That's
from a
excellent
Cuban.
pitching.
You got change up right.
Into the box
Oh.
now, J.P. Crawford, as the first
Can't
pitch
get
to
much
him
better
is
than
in
that
there
one.
for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Maybe.
And he takes
Another
strike
perfect.
2.
Hey, it's a game
Dude.
of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
See what happens on this
1-2
curveball.
the count to the Mariners
Ooh, a
shortstop.
little bit outside.
Tried
Okay.
to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Try this one.
Still
Ooh,
1
in
and
his
2
zone,
as he
too.
fouls it away.
That was a missed pitch. All right. We're going to go back to that curveball and see what happens.
From the belt, the pitch.
Mhm.
Got him. As he just continues to mow
Sit
down
down,
these
mate.
hitters. 13
Sit down.
strikeouts now.
13
That's back-to-back strikeouts
Ks.
now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no
Oh,
problems
that was
working out
ugly.
of the stretch right now, Matt. He's
Can't say
taking
much more because
control
I've
of this
struck out about
inning
as many
after
times,
giving up
but
that hit.
definitely
Now
no,
we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. As the
Boy, that
first
was
pitch to
horrible.
him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Okay,
No
come back
hits
to
this
the
point.
fastball.
And a strike to even the count.
Man, that was
1-1.
nice.
Can't
Yeah,
waste
that's
getting a
pretty good
leadoff runner
change.
on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit back
Oh, boy.
up the middle. That's through, and he's
Man.
got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You know, D-Roll, the old
Good
school
work there.
thinking sometimes is
Okay.
when you're going through a bad streak like this guy. Any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't
Not a
pretty,
good
maybe this
pitch.
could get this guy
Nice little
finally
hitch
going.
from Haniger,
Yeah, I
and he
can't
put
tell
it
you
right
how
there.
good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so
Nice.
bad.
That's a
Ty
beautiful
France
pitch right there to
is
Ty
in with
France.
2
There
away
are
now
2
as
outs
he
here in the
looks at a
6th.
called strike
2
one.
on, though. A mistake here. It could be 3-2 really quick.
Moore at second. Haniger on at first with 2 down. There's a breaking ball that couldn't
wow, I don't
quite
know what
catch
happened
the
there.
inside.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And
Oh,
this
boy.
one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in
Okay.
scoring position. Second and third, 2
Beginning to
away.
lose it now, too. Let me get some guys warming up, please. In the bullpen. Warm up Rayleigh. Warm up Smith. Alright.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Wow, that was crazy.
This will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Good snag there. Okay, I like him. Yeah, I like that team.
2-2. Here it is.
Come on.
Swinging a looper to left.
Nah.
Correa is there, and he
Yes,
puts this one away
Correa. I
for
thought that
the
was
third
going out
out.
the left.
So great job
But that
there of
ends
working out a potential
the inning.
trouble.
Leaving
Mariners
two
leave a
stranded.
couple. They trail
It's
it
still
here 2-0.
2-0. I got a little strut going on there. I like that, Urquidy. Okay, here comes Chaz. 3 for 12.
The right fielder, number 6. Chaz.
1 for 2 today with an RBI sync. Guessing. And Kikuchi's still on the mound.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is
Pop.
hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving
Didn't
chase.
quite get it enough.
He gets there and
yeah.
makes the play for the first out.
He went for that.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Next up for the Stros, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated,
rip.
here's a ground ball
Oh,
down to
wow.
the right side. On to first,
Nice
and
one.
it's a quick start to the 7th.
Evan.
Now there are 2 away.
Gets his gold glove out and then tosses it over
you have to
to
hope it's when a guy is
Kikuchi for
lumbering
the
down
out.
the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good
Got
job to
service,
stay calm
ex-Astro.
and make the recovery throw.
All right, Miles. You're 1 for 3.
Now back to the top
what
of the
you can do.
lineup. Stepping in,
Force him.
Miles Straw. He bounced out last time up. Pitch on the way. Hit high in
Yes.
the air down
Yes.
the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a
Ground.
Just a great
Or
approach at
grounds
the plate right there.
rule double.
Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit
Now,
it well
basic
because
should
it
score
bounced
him.
right over the wall
Woo.
for a ground rule double.
Ball bouncing to the stands. But,
Here comes the
okay.
Seattle skipper on
Calm
his way
for
to
the
the
lefty.
mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter
41 minutes
tonight.
into the Twitch TV broadcast, we have our
Not
first
an
pitching
altogether
change
bad
of
performance
the
here,
evening.
6 2/3, but he stands
Kikuchi's
to
like,
be the
yeah,
loser
whatever.
unless things can turn around.
Not too happy, I'm sure.
Anthony Misevich will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of
Anthony
the 7th.
Misevich. We see him with a 1-0. Hasn't given up nothing with 2 strikeouts. He's ready. It'll be interesting. You can get the man though. Aledmy's looking for a cutter.
At the plate now, Aledmys Diaz.
Oh, that's
in
horrible.
the dirt here.
Not going. Let's see his man. Yeah, I'm looking for.
And he'll try to take control of the
Wow, that was
inside
not
part of
even
the
close
plate
to
here as
anything.
that misses.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable
looking
up
for that
there.
sweeping
See how
curve.
he runs this
Seems
hard
to be
one
ready for
in
the
right
others.
here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Oh,
Folding
wow.
badly there. I mean badly.
It said
It's
sweeping.
1 and 2.
Ooh.
Real nice curveball
like,
there.
yeah.
Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
What's he looking at? Okay. Guessing again that big
A
one.
1-2.
Good foul.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Maybe. Nah. Keep bearing in on him. Look at that up. He's like, yeah. I'm guessing that's sweet.
And he'll strike out here.
Ah,
yet
couldn't get it
again.
even though I guessed
It's been
it.
a ball game to
It's
forget
too good.
thus far. 4
That's why he's hard to
strikeouts.
beat.
2 out double, left
Misevich.
stranded. We're back to
All
Friday
right.
Night Baseball on the show after this.
Take me out to the ball game. Love it. Not a full one, but
Last half of the 7th
Keating.
year, and standing in is the
We're
veteran
going to let him
third
get
baseman,
a runner to
Kyle
second
Seeger.
base, and then we're bringing in Joe. Or possibly Rayleigh, depending.
Infield shifted well to the right.
pitch
Here's
is
the
always
first
big.
pitch.
And
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Ripped.
This is why the manager
Hooking.
pencils these
Foul.
guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Curve.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Ball dude doing his job again. Not missing with much. Come on, this is a big pitch.
Swing and a liner.
Yes.
Throw is low, and
Yes.
he can't get it to stick in
No.
the webbing.
Ah, Yuli, you couldn't scoop that one? Okay, I'll live with it.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Golly, I don't know what happened there by Yuli. He's usually not that bad.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. As he
Okay,
will
that
look
was
at a
nowhere
first
near.
pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so
go
far
back
in
to
this
it.
one. Popped him up.
Please.
Diaz shading to his right.
Good.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Nice. Good job there by Ledman.
The first baseman, Evan.
One away
White.
for Seattle
We're gonna
now in
start
inning
with
number
curveball
7.
for sure.
And up next is Evan White. Strike taken, good
Woo.
bender on the outside
That's a
there.
really good one.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Gets the
wow.
fastball by him here, and he's
Let's go
in
one more hammer.
control.
Let's go
0-2.
one more hammer.
Fouled away.
Oh, a little bit too high. Man.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going
Fernando
to start
Tatis
getting hurt.
Jr. hit a home run. Okay, he's out of energy. This will be his last pitch. Hope it works.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good
And
job
it's
to
fouled.
spoil that one away, and he stays
Yeah, man.
alive.
Try to get this.
Seeger, the
Out of
runner at
energy.
first with one gone in the inning. High in the air
Oh,
out to
please.
center field.
Yes.
Straw is there to put it away, and the runner will be
wanna
forced
try to get him?
retreat back to first.
Good job there by Carlos.
Now
With
batting,
height and
center
strength.
field,
And Little Miles gets it done in center. Now we'll let him pitch to
So the
Trammell.
next to bat will be
could
Taylor Trammell. He
regret
was
this,
retired
but-
via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that will conclude matters.
Oh,
here in
just
the
got him at second.
One
That's kind
error
of
in the
lucky.
inning, but it
Okay,
doesn't
that'll
hurt
do
him.
it for
Eighth inning coming
Jose.
up. The Astros lead it 2-0.
So Urquidy goes 7 full with 2 hits, all shutout innings.
Ready to begin the 8th.
Oh, boy.
And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder
Now,
Michael
in the
Brantley.
actual game, it's the bottom of the 6th, and the Mariners just got on the board with a Kyle Seeger double to right, scoring Ty France.
First offering
And
on
it's
its
3-2.
way. Laid off the bender there, but
Not
it's
to
in
beauty.
for a called strike.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looked like an
Brantley.
auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the
Yes,
corner
maybe.
and slicing foul.
Oh, boy. Good try. We can get here, if anything.
And right into the
Yes.
shift. Crawford gloves it.
Not good.
Throw on to first in time.
Yeah,
so the
that's
leadoff
the best
man
we
is
could get
set
there.
down to open up inning number 8.
the first baseman, number 10.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far.
Look at that
as
stuff.
On cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So here's Yuli
Okay,
Gurriel.
Yuli.
He grounded out last time up.
Gotta be looking for that sweeping curve.
Now here it comes. On a less than
Oh
impressive
my gosh,
swing
what am I
there to
doing?
start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Okay.
Here's a late swing and a miss,
man.
strike 2.
What happened on that one?
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the
actually.
curveball to set up the heater.
And they
yes, maybe.
Either way now.
Good play by the pitcher.
And that's the second out.
Okay, this guy's pretty decent. So,
Had to protect
it's going to be up to the bullpen because Urquidy's out of energy.
Not much of a problem
not
for
letting
the
him go
infield
out for
at
the
that
8th.
point.
But that's why we have a bullpen, so, yeah. How about Carlos?
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Great
my
there.
gosh.
Really fooled him with that one.
It is
Pitcher's
so
got
nasty.
options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the
Well,
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
1-4, 3 strikeouts. Well, Carlos, what can you do? Well, in comes. Yeah, that lefty did the job, man.
So here is Dylan Moore. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed.
Here comes our guy. Let's go to the bullpen and get. First off, let's warm up. I'm sorry. Get Joe Smith.
Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
We'll warm up Presley for the next inning. Yeah, I do want to practice some slider. We need to get a little bit lower than that. Yeah. Let's check out that that sinker real quick. That's a 4-seamer, sorry. Try that sinker one more time. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Now we need to warm up our guy. Okay, let's see what Joe can do. Got the slide piece.
And now the first pitch.
A little high. Not bad though. Good pitch again. Joe Smith going with the 4-seamer right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow
right.
Lifted
to right.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's dumbness. I don't know what Chaz is doing.
Well, that's what
there.
he gets for trying to do too much. And instead
of
beating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Carlos is like, what? Okay.
So next to hit is Tom Murphy, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Good job.
Now that shortstop.
Next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a good sinker right there.
Moore, the runner at second with 1 away.
Yeah.
That's in there.
Oh,
and he's deep in
Butts.
the hole now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Oh,
he
impossible.
Struck him out the third time he's
Good
fanned
job, Joe.
in the game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Mitch Haniger.
Ooh, you got away with that one.
That's in there for
Definitely
strike
wasn't
one.
ready for it. Rest in peace.
On the ground, back up the
That's
box,
the ground.
and it'll get thrown into
boy.
center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I
So it's
apologize
2-1.
for him. Nothing's more frustrating or
It's
upsets
all
you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there
Braden
are
Bishop
mental
in here,
errors,
pinch run.
and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out anyway.
Ty France, strike one.
Ty France is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I'm going back to the slider.
1-1. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Okay,
so
we got a new ball
three
game,
hits,
unfortunately.
one Astro error, and no one left on
We need that third run. I don't know if we can get it, but we're going to try.
Tied 2-2.
Heading to the 8th, or heading to the 9th, sorry. End of 8, 56 minutes out here.
So now to the plate.
That dude's
Taylor
still
Jones
on the mound.
Softly on a line to third. And this will
right
be
at third
gobbled up
base.
fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Up next to
Okay.
And now in the
Abraham.
box, Abraham Toro, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Good curveball there. Gets
that
the
one.
swing
I'm
and
going to
miss.
stop. Yeah, that's going to be my new MO.
Can't quite get around in time to
Fouled
keep
it
it
off.
fair, and it remains 0-2.
I hear it.
2 count
I'm
and
watching
the
it.
pitch.
It's an easy take.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at
Starting to lose it
2-2.
a bit.
Into the windup
Take
and
anything,
the
man.
pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the
Yeah.
second time here tonight. Next, here is
Okay,
Chas
Chaz.
McCormick.
Here's your chance
He's
to make
working
up
on a
for it.
1 for 3 thus far.
McCormick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that's the ball.
Good.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it
Ripper?
in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Thought Chaz might have gotten all of that one. Very early, unfortunately.
Look out. That one almost
Wow,
got away
look
from
out,
him.
baby.
2-2 now.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit out towards second.
Get through?
Throw cleanly
Yeah, boy,
in
it's
first,
to go a while,
and that
y'all.
ends the inning.
It's to go a while.
Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2.
Going to the bottom of the 9th. It's still tied 2-2.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seeger.
The third baseman.
First
Kyle
offering.
Seeger.
Beautiful slider. Could have been a little lower. And this time it's going to be.
0-1, here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Now we're going to get that.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent.
That was some big show right there.
There's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play, and a strikeout always works too.
Ooh, man, love that. No chance there for Marmalejos.
Into the box, Evan White. As he will take a look at a fastball.
That's a good pitch.
In
Yeah,
there.
thank you.
As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place the ball deep enough into the gap.
Nope, not there.
In there, and he's in control.
Now this is the pitch right here. Going for the sink. Going for the sink.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Okay, he stays alive indeed. Come back to the slider.
Skied into straightaway right.
Stay in the park.
McCormick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Boy, Chaz, man, your throws are a little crazy. 2 outs.
Digging in next, Taylor Trammell. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Sinkers in there, no balls in a strike.
Right there. Giant helmet. Dusty.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Chance.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Okay, 3 up, 3 down. Good job. Well, actually, I'm sorry. 3 up, 3 down after the single. Okay, who's going to do it? It's Castro, Straw, and Diaz.
And we are tied
to the top of the 7th. In the actual game, it's still 3-2 Astros.
Sam Haggerty is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Okay, Sam at third. Is that dude still on the mound? Extra inning rule. Chaz is starting at second. I don't care about that. Yeah, actually, I do. I'm going to put in that guy. He's got speed for days.
John Taguchi will be summoned now to be the
Taguchi!
pinch runner.
Look at that beard, man. I don't even know if that dude exists, but I like his beard. Okay.
Now to the plate, Jason Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Here we got.
Here's the first pitch. Committed to
oh my gosh, what the heck are you doing, man?
Him up for strike 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled.
Castro, you're bad.
And he struck out again.
God, you're really bad, man.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's do it.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Come on.
The 0-1.
Maybe. Foul. Try to get lucky here.
And you can tell he wanted
Oh,
to
you're
hold
horrible.
off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now it'll be a litmus Diaz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to
Oh,
put your
God, I
personal
couldn't get it.
struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that
Come on.
matters. He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he strikes out
God,
again.
he struck him out.
That's the 5th time
man.
he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his
We'll
game.
give Joe another inning.
Astros lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
And it's now 5-2
John
Astros.
Taguchi will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
We got an Lemis Diaz single, scoring Jones and Bugatti.
And now here is Dylan Moore. And
Couldn't
he's
come
got
through
a
there.
chance
He's
to bring in the winning
0-5.
run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty.
Oh, I think the answer is yes.
To loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
To 1-2 now.
Go back to it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center.
Got it.
Brantley is under it. 1 away. And the runner not tagging
No
will
chance
retreat
there.
to second base.
Up next for Seattle.
So now here is Tom Murphy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Oh, good sink.
0-1 the count.
Come on, Joe. One more.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down
That's a
2
beautiful
strikes.
slider. We're going to go right back to it, man. A little bit lower.
A ball and 2 strikes.
No, he didn't.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I
You're
should
out.
say. His third punch
like-
out of the game.
The batter.
Next, it'll be JP
Oh, this
Crawford.
dude.
Not much
JP.
in the way of productivity from him
Had him
so
all
far, but
night.
he's got a
Let's see if I can
chance to
keep
come
him.
through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats
And-
behind it because none of that matters. If he,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is
And
made
off
for the
to
third out.
the
1 left for Seattle.
11th.
This game is still tied at 2-2.
Brantley Gurriel and Correa. This is the time to do it, guys. But with that crazy dude on the mound, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I do, I think. Garrett Stubbs got some, man, that's done. How about that dude? Where's my, I'm looking
And here's
All right,
the left
Brantley.
hitting Michael Brantley, looking to change his
Come on,
fortunes
Brantley.
here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the
Come through
game.
big right here.
Here's the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third.
Ripper. No.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit
Rip
in
it.
the air. Moore is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Okay.
Big at-bat now, and here is Yuli Gurriel. And a chance they walk in here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Ball. That was a little lucky.
There's a ball into right center
Rip it.
field. That's
Yes,
going
sir.
to be a
Hold
base
or
hit.
go.
Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at
Not a
third
problem
now,
with
with
one
still
out.
only
Good
one
job,
away.
Yuli. Didn't want to do anything crazy on that one.
Base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning up.
Yeah, it was hit way too hard. I think he would have been
into
nailed.
May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt
Okay,
about it. This
here
guy's
goes
gotten
Carlos.
off to a
Can you
hot
put
start,
something in the
but
air?
it's his
Can you
ability
get
to
him
use
home?
the whole field.
Please.
That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line.
Yes.
In to score, the runner from third.
Yes. Carlos has done it.
Dan, you'll take
Can we get
RBIs
more?
any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late
Very
innings,
nicely
man,
done.
that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to
Ooh,
score
he
runs
went
late in
with
the
it.
game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
There. Just that, man. Okay, let's get Taylor Jones to get
Standing in now, Taylor Jones. As he'll go after a
it's
curveball
good
out of
there.
the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Good enough? Nah, it fouled. Right, that's good.
Great pitch there.
Ah, got him. Okay.
And he's down on
It's all right.
strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all
That was a
around
really
the
good
strike
pitch.
zone,
I'll admit
and then
that.
what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter
God,
to do
that
anything
pitch.
with. Just really makes it difficult to get
Let's
that bad
see what
head out.
Toro can do with 2 outs here in the 11th. 3-2 Astros.
Stepping in now, Abraham Toro. As he'll
Yes,
pop this
maybe,
one
nah.
foul off
God,
to
I
the
thought
left
that
and
was-
out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yes.
Gone!
Gone! It's a home run for Abraham Toro. 385 feet. Exit velocity 105. That will
So a
do it.
3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, beauty.
What a piece
Toro.
of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing
Yeesh.
wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in
Oh,
the
that's
coffin.
all blockada all night.
Kenan Middleton
Dudes are
is into the
confused.
ball game now as he'll
Little
make
late.
his 5th appearance of the season here.
Doesn't matter now. 72-minute broadcast. This game is over. We're going to bring in Presley. He's going to get 3 outs before he gives up 4 runs. All right. Well, let's keep the drive alive. Here's John Taguchi.
In now, John Taguchi. And on the first pitch, he grounds
Nice swing
foul.
on that one. That's 4 singles.
Now a swing and a miss.
Oh, dude,
and
what's
things are
wrong
not
with you,
looking
man?
real promising here, down 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's
So 6-2
game to see relievers
Astros
like
on
this that
MLB The
can
Show,
run it up
5-2
to close
Astros
to 100
on
miles per
MLB
hour.
The Real.
But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Line to the right
Nice.
side.
Oh, boy. Evan,
On
beat
to
it out, baby.
first, and it's
Oh,
in
your
time
speed almost
as
got you
they're
there. Good
finally
work.
able to retire him.
Abraham Toro, star of the game right
But
now.
4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run
Crush.
home run. Last chance
That's
coming up for the Mariners.
leather.
It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners 2.
Murphy's like, oh, no. That was not the right pitch. So, 12 hits, 6 runs.
Set now
Good
for
night,
the
actually.
bottom of the 11th. And next will be
Yeah,
the speed
bringing in the
threat,
man.
Braden Bishop.
And bringing in.
Ryan Presley.
Here comes
takes the
Ryan
mound
Presley.
Here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Yeah, let's see what he's got here. Sweeping? Sweeping look like. Okay, sweeping needs to start a little higher. Let me give me another one. Oh, okay. Let me try sweeping one more time. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's go. Okay, 4 seamers.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's strong 93. Please.
Just a bit late, and he's falling
Ground
behind.
Look
0-2.
out! This base coach didn't want to lose something. Have to get surgery after the game. We're gonna go with the sweeper.
And he got him.
All day. See ya. 1 out. Here in the 11th.
Stepping in next, Ty France.
Ty France.
He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Okay, you gave me that. I'll take that. I mean, it hit, but sweeper this time.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top
Ooh,
with
man.
that curveball, and it's 0-2. Crawford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Maybe.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Get up. And away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Tried it. Back to the sweeper.
High and deep down the left field line. The next 0-2.
Come on.
Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good
all that
look to
battle,
strike out looking,
but that was
it's
a
way
beautiful
worse
pitch.
when you do it with a guy in
2
scoring
at-bats,
position.
2
Those are the
strikeouts.
times you really want
Good
to
work
see a
there.
guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Double 5. Okay, down to their last out. The Mariners are down by 4.
Into the box now, Sam Haggard.
Sam?
Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
That guy sitting at
Runner in
second base.
scoring
He's still
position
sitting there.
with 2 gone.
Sweeping curve.
Behind 0-2 now.
Sweeps it.
I know that's the spot.
You know what we're
He
doing
didn't wanna
now, up
miss
and
it,
in
but he
fast.
got away with it.
Last chance for the Mariners. That misses, says
Oh,
the home plate
please.
umpire. 1-2. Where it misses,
like,
I'm not quite
dude.
sure.
Okay. Come back with the slider.
Has them down to
See what
their
happens.
final strike. Here it comes.
Okay. Haggerty hanging. Get that sweeper. Maybe.
Swing and a liner.
Oh,
And
boy.
it's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Okay, they got a run off him. Because you didn't give him that call strike.
You were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs,
Man.
2 strikes on the batter.
So it's
and he's
6-3.
able to throw out a ribby
Run
knock.
off first.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more
Okay,
frustrating
thank you.
for a
You
pitcher
give me
than
that,
to have
huh?
that happen.
He's
Jose
like, dude, man, you didn't give him
Marmolejos
that.
is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Give him that same sweeping.
A runner on first.
Nah,
with 2
actually,
away.
let's give him the sweeping again. Maybe.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul
Foul
ball, and it's
Okay.
still 0-2.
Get down a little bit. This slider this time. Should be enough.
Again, another foul
Boy,
ball.
fighting. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up the ladder. Right
Working
about
for
there.
the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off.
Sweeper.
Here's another 0-2.
Right. Boy, he's fighting.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Right there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ready on 1-2.
Nah, too far.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
That's why we give him the fastball in.
Gotcha!
And that's the ball game. The Astros win.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra
How do you like it?
work, but
we all
hey,
do.
Listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Joe Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
All right, so we got player of the game, Jose Urquidy. He went 7. He struck out 13, giving up only 2 hits and walking no one, no runs earned. Joe Smith got the win with 3 innings pitched and 3 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. And the loss went to Anthony, giving up that big blast. Notable players for both teams: Abraham Toro 2 for 5 with a homer, 3 RBIs and a run. Miles Straw 2 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Yuli Gurriel with 3 for 5 at the plate and 2 runs, and 2 for 5 for Taylor Jones with a run score. Dylan Moore went 2 for 4 with a run. Sam Haggerty went 1 for 1 with the RBI. You saw it there at the end. Braden Bishop 0 for 1 with a run scored on the pinch run, and Mitch Haniger 2 for 4 with an RBI. So until next time, we'll see another MLB, but this was the first one of the year. And it's Go Go Astros winning. Final score is 6-3 in Seattle. Have a good night. And all we do, we give glory to you. Play for him and always win. See you tomorrow. MLB The Show 21.